You get your filthy hands off me. That's what I'm going to tell Minnesota Vikings fans tomorrow as they try to invade Ford Field in an attempt to help their team win at our place. I saw this and I knew I had to make a video. I was going to let some more time pass before I release this video so it didn't step on the other one, but who cares, man? This is what I do, and this is super important because every second counts when it comes to the Detroit Lions Week 18 matchup against the Minnesota Vikings, a game that will determine the first seed in the NFC, who will have home field advantage throughout the playoffs. And the Detroit Lions have an opportunity they've never had before, is to be that first seed. And the Minnesota Vikings, the organization, is doing everything they can to make sure that the Skol chants are heard at Ford Field. So I'm going to need you, and I'm going to do my part. We're all going to do our part, man, to make sure that our team is victorious on Sunday Night Football Week 18, Game 272. As you can see from the banner, the Vikings are trying to have a Skol invasion. Check this out. This is coming from SI, and I first saw this through Albert Breer's Twitter. Says, in the days leading up to Sunday night showdown against the Detroit Lions, the Vikings took the unusual measure of buying around 900 tickets for the road game on the secondary market. That number is really 2,000. At about $1,000 a piece, for a total approaching $2 million. So this is when it really does annoy me, because I'm going to be a season ticket holder soon, I hope, and I will sell some tickets to try to pay for some, the entire season. But the secondary market means that Lions fans, season ticket holders, were selling their tickets at probably double the amount in which they're going for, and this is the result. Let's continue. For a total approaching $2 million. The team then turned around and sent an email to season ticket holders offering the opportunity to buy tickets at a much lower price point, and in some cases for as little as $200 per ticket. When I first saw this, I didn't really get upset. Because I was mad, but I wasn't mad at the fans. Come on, y'all. I need money just as much as you do. And if I had season ticket holders, I probably would do the same thing. But come on. So the Vikings are $1 million organization, $1 billion organization. I get that. But they wind up reducing. They gave these people 20% of what they paid for as low as, and they're trying to get their season ticket holders to come to Detroit. Now, 2,000 tickets is a drop in a bucket of 64,000. But you got to remember, we got Lions fans that live in Detroit. We got Lions fans that live around Michigan. So that number could go from 2,000 to 5 or 6. And that's a big enough amount to make an impact. Come on, y'all. I'm with you, but we can't do this. This is sickening. It really is. But check this out. The Detroit Lions tried to put a stop to it, or to find out more if the NFL could do anything about it. It says the rival Lions flagged it, with the team's ticket office noticing the unusual activity, then finding out about the email. Well, shout out to whoever is on point. Whoever works for the Lions organization is like, yo, what up, though? You buying 2,000 tickets. And it's all good. Come on, bro. No, nobody got bread. Only a huge organization got bread for that. And then somebody obviously leaked the email. That's crazy. Shout out to whoever was on the case. The email said, as a valued season ticket member, we want to offer you the opportunity to purchase lower level seats for Sunday night's game. The tickets were available on a first come, first served basis. And then the team added in the email that they were intended to be used by Vikings fans and not positioned for resale. So let me get this straight. So season ticket holders sold their tickets for a massive increase. The Vikings organization bought them, gave their fans a discount, and then said, hey, don't resell them because... And this is why teams have a certain number of tickets you can sell per season. This is really a disgrace, man. Trust me, I'm going to sell some tickets. I really am, because I'm not probably going to go to every game. It's not necessarily that I'm going to try to make back the money, because, doing this, it kind of pays for itself, right? I can write those off. There's a lot of things I can do with that. But I don't know if I can make every game. And if I can't make it every game, then I'm probably going to try to sell, right? But if there's a game like this, I'm going. I'm going to this game. This is, to me, it's like giving up the NFC title tickets. Why would you want to miss that? Why would you want to miss a potential? Let me tell y'all something. I never do this. I never do this. It was so important to me that I get to the NFC title game to watch our team possibly go to their first Super Bowl ever, that I asked for donations. I never do that. I never do that, bro. I felt like a bum. I still feel like a bum. But I also thought, hey, Derek, there's people that cannot go. They're living through you. It's worth the risk. And all of y'all came through. But it was that important to me that I went against everything I believe in, and I asked for donations, which I never do. You never hear me do that. It was that important because without y'all, I wouldn't have been able to get there. This is kind of a disgrace. But what did the league tell the Lions? This is what they had to say. It says the Lions contacted the league office about it and were told, per sources, the Vikings didn't break any rules in the process of pulling this off. The seats the Vikings bought are centralized behind the visiting team's bench at Ford Field, which obviously would cut into the percentage of home fans in the stadium and could also work to help the Vikings' ability to communicate on the sideline. So let me get this straight. And like I said, man, I'm not in nobody's pockets. I'm not pocket watching nobody. But those are the most expensive tickets in the spot. And y'all gave them up. You gave them up for resale for probably a ridiculous amount of prices. And now you got 2,000 people centralized, the majority of them, behind the bench of the Detroit Lions so they can antagonize your players. This is a disgrace to me, bro. And I'm all about bread. I'm all about getting money. I'm all about getting money, making smart decisions. And I'm not, listen, if you had to sell your tickets, I get it. I get it. I don't really have the money to go either. I don't have the money to go either, man. You know what I'm saying? I just converted to doing YouTube full time. It's a hustle. It's a strategy. It's a lot, man. You only get paid 12 times a year. So I gotta make this bread stretch. I gotta pay all my bills in one lump sum. I mean, when I get the money, I gotta pay everything for the month. And I'm still trying to go. I'm just trying to wait till I get the best deal. Because I intend to go all the way. If the Lions make it to where they're going to the playoffs, period. If they get home field advantage, then I'm trying to go to the divisional. I'm trying to go to the NFC title game. Right now, the divisional is about 500 to 600. The NFC title starts at 1,000. And that's probably standing room. And I'm trying to go. I understand if y'all don't have the money. I'm not in your pockets like that. I'm not, man. But I don't know, man. Wow. The Vikings. Now, you know what I hope? I hope the Lions do the same thing. I hope the Lions do the same thing. If they don't get this win, I hope they do the same thing. As a matter of fact, let's wait. And let's wait. You can give them the season ticket holders because guess what? If this game is in Minnesota, I'm going. It's a 10-hour drive. I'm going. I know where I'm staying. I'm staying where I can walk. All I got to do is park, which I know now that I have to pay for valet, which is like $55 a day. I'll stay for one night. I'll stay for one night. Whatever night the game is, I don't know. I'll probably stay for two. It'd just be smart. That's a 10-hour drive. Who knows what the weather will be back. But I'm going to be there, bruh, and I don't have the money. I'm trying to pay these tickets over time. Shout out to a firm and spending power, man. I mean, come on, y'all. So listen, if you cannot go tomorrow, hit me up. Let me know how much the ticket costs because I'm trying to go out. The plan is to go. The plan is to go. I was on the fence. I was trying because I don't really feel that great. I didn't want to be coughing and hacking while I was there. You know what I'm saying? This is the beginning of this run. So I got to make sure because by the time I get paid again, and I know we all going through the struggle, but by the time I get paid again, we going to the NFC title game. So I gotta have bread for the divisional round, right? So I'm trying to make sure I do this smartly. But I got to go. I have to go tomorrow. I got to go, man. I have to go. So I did see some tickets. They're around 3-ish, 4. You got standing room only for about 4, right? There's no way, bro. I cannot let this stand. So if you have a ticket and you cannot go, family member cannot go, holla at your boy. You can email me, you can comment. If you have Twitter, you can DM me. We can talk. We can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, I'm probably going to go to Game Time and get, matter of fact, when I'm done with this video, I'm going to go and see how much parking is. And if my usual spots is open, I'm going to go ahead and throw that in. When I go to games, I lose money. I lose money by going to games. I don't stream the games. This ain't about money for me. I want to do it full time, and I'm doing it full time, and that's thanks to y'all. But this ain't about the money, because it would be much more advantageous for me to sit at the crib and stream. Why do you think other people's do it? They literally don't go to the game because they have to make money. So I don't have the money, really, but I'm going to make sure I'm there. I'm going to make sure I'm there. Because this cannot stand. This cannot stand. And I'm going to tell y'all what, don't do this stuff for the divisional, and let there be an NFC title game at Ford Field. Don't you dare. You take that L. You take it, bruh. You take that L. Come on, man. We all struggling. We all need extra bread. And I'm all for paying and hustling and paying for the next year's tickets or that year's tickets. But come on, y'all. The team needs us. It needs us. And some things are more important than money. Some things are worth more than money. Seeing your team, cheering your team on. And again, I'm not trying to pocket watch y'all. I don't know. I don't know what your situation is. I know what mine is. And I know I wish I would be on that season ticket list. I really do. Because I would love to pay what y'all pay. I would love to pay what y'all paying. I've seen it. I know what it's like. This is ridiculous, bro. Vikings organization, shady. Smart, but shady. And I hope the Detroit Lions do the same thing. If we lose tomorrow and we don't have first home field advantage and we have to go to Minnesota, I hope the Detroit Lions do the same thing. And I won't be sitting there because I can't afford it, but I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there, man. Anyway, this channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. Take this personal, Lions fans. Take it personal. And if you can be in the building, go. Don't let this stand. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. Listen, I know what the struggle is. We all there. Everybody's struggling. But this cannot stand. It cannot stand. This is disappointing to me. You know how much the first seed means to the city? The economy, the fan base. Come on, man. Anyway, we got to make this right. If you can go to Ford Field, if you can, if it's an option, try to get down there because I'm going to do the same thing.